What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and today I'm going to be taking a sort of retrospective look at inMomentum. This is developed by Digital Arrow and published by White Rabbit Interactive, a couple of fairly obscure names. I'd never heard of them, and if you check them out on Steam, it seems like they've been responsible for no other games before or since this one. So, as I say, this is kind of odd. I say it's a retrospective look because this isn't a particularly recent title. I was approached last week by a representative from Injector. If you're not familiar with Injector, they, as it turns out, are a kind of pay-what-you-want bundle kind of deal. And I'd never heard of them before, so they're not one of the major players, it seems. But they got this deal going on, and I was offered, here, you can have the bundle if you take a look at a few of the games in it. So, okay, sure, I'll do that. So I'm going to be taking a look at these, because there's a bunch of stuff in there that I either have never checked out or looked kind of interesting, so I thought it'd be worth a look. inMomentum is one such title. This is a sort of first-person parkour kind of thing. It came out in October 2011, so it's been out a few years at this point. So, yeah, as I say, gonna be a little bit retrospective here. Anyway, let's go into the settings. This game actually has some fairly solid settings. We have controls. They are rebindable, indeed. In fact, there's one I'm spotting there that I didn't notice was a thing. There is a third-person view. I'm going to have to try that one out. Cool. Mouse. We can turn on or off mouse smoothing if you're the sort of person who likes mouse smoothing. You can turn the sensitivity and inversion up or down. I suppose you'd turn inversion up or down, but, you know. We have video settings. Video settings are fairly solid. We can do full screen and resolution. We have anti-aliasing is, well, it's a little bit odd. Normally you'd have 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, etc. anti-aliasing. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I presume is representative of 2, 4, 8, etc. But it's just a kind of an odd way to handle that. We can turn on bloom, ambient occlusion, motion blur, light shafts, which I guess are kind of god ray kind of deals. I haven't seen anything that particularly made me go, ooh, light shafts, but I guess that's kind of what they're getting at there. Vertical sync, also a thing. We can show the sky, which I guess some people on lower machines perhaps have issues with the sky, so turning that off might improve performance. And we can turn the level of detail up to 3. 3 is the maximum. 1, 2, or 3 detail. So that is video. Sounds on separate sliders, so that's kind of cool. And UI, there's a bunch of different UI tweaks as well, so you can change crosshair and how you want things to look. So that's nice to see as well. So actually pretty solid options all around there, that's pretty cool. So let's head on into a level and show you what it looks like and how it plays. We have got a couple of game modes. They're probably not dramatically different to each other, I don't think. We've got Sphere Hunt, which involves you running through a level, trying to collect all the spheres and do it in the fastest time. Time Trial, I suspect, simply involves trying to do it in the fastest time. We have difficulty, casual, gamer, and freak. I don't think it goes... Oh, there is impossible as well. It goes beyond freak. Okay. So there are 4 difficulties there. And as far as I've seen, it just seems to increase the number of spheres that there are for you to find, which is fair enough. You do get a separate leaderboard for each difficulty, so you can shave a few seconds off by doing it on the easier difficulties. So let's start level 1 clarity, because this is fairly introductory. It's fairly simple. It won't be anything particularly fancy. Like I say, it's kind of a parkour thing. We've got right click, gives you a little bit of a jump. You can't do much with the right click. You can run around pretty fast and you leave this pink trail behind you. And if you jump and then press right click on a surface, you can get a much bigger jump. Particularly if you sort of get some speed up and bounce off a few surfaces, you can actually get some good air control going. This might not be the best level to show it, but I can demonstrate a bit with that. You can get some good heights. That only works on vertical surfaces, though. You can't left click. It's right click to jump once, then left click to get off the surface, and you can't left click when you're on the floor. So if I click here, it does nothing. It only works on a vertical surface. However, it also works if you're about to... No, okay, bad example. But now I want to try and get this to work on the side of a thing. You can save your life with it. Yeah, there you go. A little tricky to do on demand, I guess, but if you're near a surface, you can sort of bounce off and save your life. If you're good at it. I'm not amazing at it, but I'm getting the hang of it. So we've got all these orbs. Gonna go collect the orbs, run through the level as fast as you possibly can. Bounce off the walls if you want. No. Oh, there we go. You can, for some reason, vertically grab onto these diagonal ledges, which is kind of a bit weird, but hey, whatever. We can get some height there. Basically, the vertical jumps do seem to be a great way to get momentum, so if you want to speedrun the level, vertical walls are what you're going to be looking for, because then you can grab onto it and get some more height and speed. And that's a switch. By pressing spacebar, you can hit the switch, which is kind of an odd mechanic, but there you go. Then that opens the door. And I nearly fell, but I grabbed it and jumped up. So it's fairly straightforward. There's not a lot more to the game than just these two different kind of jumps and run fast. That's pretty much it. So, got this. Let's do a vertical jump between the blocks. Yeah, that's cool. The next level has got a lot more vertical going on, so I'll show you that. And I will also probably have a look at the third level. I won't complete the third level because it's really long. So that's a little bit of a weird one to get over. I think you need to vertically grab that. So then we've got this. Oh no, we've got some good vertical bits coming on here, so I can probably show you that. There we go. Boom. That. Nope. Up, up, up. I should be chaining these jumps together a little better. If you grab a different surface, you can keep jumping. You can only jump twice. You can jump twice on one surface, or once off the surface and then once in the air. But let's do this. No, that's not going to work. Damn it. I'm trying to show things off, and it's not working because I'm not very good at this. So there's a knack to this. There is definitely a knack to this that I haven't quite got yet. But you can kind of bounce between surfaces and get some height going, like this. Hey! And get up here. You can get almost anywhere. If you can see it, you can get to it for the most part. Like, the only surface you wouldn't be able to climb is just a really big, wide, sheer wall. And quite frankly, the wall must have a corner somewhere. And if you can find a corner, you can get up to it. Because it's not easy to do, but you can sort of bounce off one corner, then bounce off the next corner, and then back and forth, and climb your way up the side of a pillar just by bouncing off the sides like that. Which is really neat. It feels like you're breaking the game, but I don't know, maybe it's an intended mechanic. It's one of those things that it's fun to do just because it feels like you're not supposed to do it. Feels like you're breaking the rules, man. Breaking the rules. And it's awesome. I'm liking this. I'm loving the graphic style as well. The graphic style for this is this really clean colors, and it reminds me quite a lot of... Oh no, I'm gonna fall! It reminds me a lot of Dejaban stuff, because they've done a lot with this kind of really clean visual style. Bright colors and shiny things. If you look at their drunken robot pornography and reckless disregard for gravity, it's this kind of just big blocks of color that look really great. Mirror's Edge, to a lesser extent, they had more detail going on in the world, but they did have lots of clean colors and things, and it looked really good. I like the style a lot. It's really minimalist, but it works very strikingly. It does look beautiful to me. I'm liking the soundtrack as well. Soundtrack's pretty cool. I'll shut up for a couple seconds and I'll let you have a listen to that for a bit. It's got this kind of orchestral choral thing going on. It's pretty nice. I'm liking it. Also, it seems when I'm not focusing on talking, I can pull off some more interesting moves. It's quite good. I'm liking that. I should shut up more often, that way I can focus on actually doing things right. So let's try and get to the end of this level. I'll show you the third level, because the third level's kind of different. It's not... This level's kind of got this mostly linear thing going on, which is just follow the path and grab all the orbs and get to the end, which is fair enough. You can see at the bottom there's a counter that says 41 out of 50, there are 50 orbs to get. But the next level, there's like 60 to get, and it's huge and like free roaming, and it's one of the most stressful experiences I've ever had in gaming. Probably ever. And... whilst I kind of felt like I was going to have a heart attack by the end of it, it's probably a good thing. It felt like I was having a freaking workout just from playing, you know, a parkour video game. which is just impressive in its own right. But I will show you how that one works in a moment. If I can get to the end of this one without falling off like a derp. No! Speaking of falling off like a derp. Need to be able to run faster. Run faster, character. Oh, that was the thing. Oh, there's my character. I had not seen my character. Ooh, that's... Those animations are a little... You're not supposed to normally see them, I guess. They're not the most amazing thing. Judging by the power-ups in the tutorial, they say, oh, here's a bunch of power-ups for you to try out. I guess there's like a competitive mode in this as well, in which you can compete with friends. I don't know to do what. Find orbs, I guess. Orbs seem to be the thing. So I don't know how that would work, but I would be intrigued to find out. At the same time, we are, as I say, talking about a game from October 2011. I don't know how strong its online multiplayer base is likely to be. It might not be very big. That's a thing. So bear that in mind. Although, if everybody runs out and buys this from PlayInjector.com, maybe there will be more players. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'm miles back. I was trying to do some clever corner antics there, which means I've got to go all the way back here. That kind of sucks. That's, yeah, maybe more checkpoints might be nice. Oh my god, I actually saved that. I can't believe I saved that. Ha! Awesome. So if there's a wall, you can usually salvage things. There's some stuff I could get up top, that would be interesting. But probably dangerous and tricky to do. And I would fall to my doom, and that would be lost forever. But yeah, like I say, if you can see it, there's a pretty good chance you can get to it. It either needs to be so far away from everything that you just can't get to it, or, yeah. Okay, we've got two walls here. Yes, haha, awesome. Okay. Yes, we are up. Haha, sweet. This is what I mean. If you can see it, you can pretty much get to it, almost without exception. I'm not aware of any exceptions. I'm missing an orb somewhere. What have I missed? Oh, it's right there. That's the climbing on ceilings bit. I've skipped a bit. I imagine my time for this level is pretty poor. What are we on? 8 minutes? I think the record for a lot of these levels is like seconds, not minutes. So we'll find out in a second just how poorly I did. 8 minutes 34. And the record is 50 seconds. Someone did all of that in 50 seconds. Sweet baby Jesus. No. There is no go to next level, which is kind of an odd one. You have to go back to the menu each time you want to play a level, which it seems to be an odd way to do it. Just go back through the menu just to get to the next level. So, what have I... Oh, Blue Forest was the first level. Yeah, I was doing the second level there. So, Enlightenment is this one. Let's take a look at this. I'm not going to stick in this one for ages. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, it's not. Oh, it must have been the fourth level. Hang on. Leave game. Single player. Flame Tongue, that's the one. Yes, it was level 4 that was tricky. Okay. This one is just a big, open, sprawling, I don't know, city I would have called it, I guess. There's not a lot of contrast between this. There's orange and yellow. And the yellow walls are really, really bright. It's just crazy. And I don't know, it's sometimes if you're trying to climb up, yeah, like there's the corner of a building there, but there's two sides of yellow, so it's really difficult to see those, which is a thing, so maybe people might object to that. Corners are going to be the thing here. You're going to need the corners to climb things for the most part. There's going to be a lot of learning to climb things in this level. And it took me a while before I got the hang of it. And as I say, it's huge. There are 60 orbs to get, and I think it took me like 20 minutes to play through the entire level to begin with. But you can get up here. Hopefully there's not like an orb up there or something, because I don't know how I would get to that. Like this, I suppose? No. Oh, Christ. 1, 2, 1, 2, up. That still doesn't get me high enough. No, not quite. Don't think there's anything up there. I hope there's nothing up there. So let's head around here. Can I get up here? I probably can. Woo! Up here. Yes. It's so satisfying to be able to climb things in this. It's just, when you get to the top of something, it's like, yes, I am a god! I have scaled this mountain. God, your mountains have nothing on me. No. No, I fell. There is a lot of falling, though. I mean, unless you're good at it. for me, there is a lot of falling. And we're up. Ha-ha! And then when you get to the top, you feel like an utter champion. I am the champion of climbing things, you feel. Which is awesome. But, like I say, it's stressful trying to get from down there up to the top of that, for example. Which is a thing that happens. Can be really nerve-wracking. Now we can go up here. There we go. It's all about maintaining speed. The faster you go, easier thing it seems to be to do things. And if you fluff something up, well, you're going to lose your speed and you're not going to do so well. Need to grab the checkpoints. I haven't actually done this level to completion because I know what I did. I grabbed all 60 orbs but missed a checkpoint somewhere. And I absolutely could not be bothered going back and finding it. Because as I say, this level is massive. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were pretty easy to accidentally... Come on, can we do this? Yes, we can. It'd be quite easy to miss an orb as well, and you're like, oh, where did I miss that? If it's right back at the start level. Well, now you're going, aren't you? Oh, there we go. Oh, how did I get that? I felt like I got 3 jumps there. No, don't fall. Oh, I fell. Okay, how do I... There's a way up most places. If you can see it, you can get to it. But you need to do it right, not like I'm doing it. Okay, right. Let's do this right. Okay, jump. Double jump. 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 Jump! And we're up. Well, I'm not up here, but there's another corner here, I suppose. Jump. 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 Ha-ha! I'm up. Awesome. Top of the world! I am actually... Wow, this is like... Oh, it's not quite top. That's the top one. On one of the tallest buildings. Oh, and there's a thing down here. It's so much fun to scale these things. Like I say, it can be really stressful. But if you want a stressful experience in a good way, in like a Papers, Please kind of way, in a, oh my god, this is horrible, but I'm loving it kind of thing. Oh, I fell. Then yeah, it's definitely a good thing. I like this. I like this game a lot. So, as I say, yes, this is currently available as part of a bundle over on PlayInjector.com. If you want to go check this out. This would typically be £6.99 on Steam. It may well have been less in the recent summer sale, but it does not appear to be at the moment, so who knows. It is, though, on PlayInjector. It's currently at a beat the average price of $2.09. So, if you pay that or more, you will get this game. It seems like a pretty good deal to me. I'd totally be up for that. Because this is fun! And of course, being a bundle, there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but I shall be taking a look at a few others of those over the coming days, I suspect. Because there's like 10 games in there, so... I cannot cover them all at once, so you'll have to bear with me while I take a look at some of them for you. But... So then I'm going to be collecting orbs, because orbs is... I don't even know what the story is here, it's just collect orbs. There's a weird bit of narrative at the start that says it's trying to, you know, make some deal about it being a medical treatment or whatever, but then that is never alluded to ever again. It's like, oh yeah, we're about to begin your medical treatment. Just try to think of it as a game, and then it's never mentioned ever again, so it's like they just shoehorned like 2 lines of story in at the start and forgot that they had a story. But I don't think it needs a story. It's one of those sort of abstract, puzzly kind of things that it's pretty good in and of itself. I thought I'd seen one down there. Yes. So like I say, go check this out over on PlayInjector.com, because this is cool. I've been Meroka. This has been inMomentum. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.